Sagittarius, what is going on with you? Okay, wow. A lot of money, a lot of progress this week. Okay, give to other. Okay, pay. This is pay it forward. All right, I get it. I want to say that on Tuesday the 14th, you have a lot of grandparent energy, guides chiming in here that are talking about how much pride they have in the hard work, in the effort that you've put in. It is time to pay some things forward, and they're going to be watching that and showing you exactly where it really needs to go. But let's start with Wednesday the 8th. I have you speaking. So I have you talking to, it would appear, not a huge group of people, but a small group of people. Nonetheless, they're quite influential. And what seems to be happening here is that you're directing. You seem to have a pretty good understanding on how things ought to go, what order they ought to go in, and how everybody can maximize. I don't know if these other people have any of the answers. They don't seem to. It's possible that they do, but you're faster. You're spitting it out faster. You took that leadership role. You're communicating this to the group, and everyone's like, okay, so they're just going to follow you, and I feel really good about that, okay? Now, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I heard run it. So, talking about Sag, right? So, Sag, you're just going to be like running it, pushing it forward. You seem really, what is that, Coyote? What is that cartoon?
Roadrunner?
Roadrunner. It's like Roadrunner. I mean, you literally, and you're so focused, but I don't think there's anyone else in your circle who could do what you do. It's almost like you're not tired, you know, you're perfectly fine, but you're running it. You're pushing it. And I feel that you are energetically working off some planetary energy that is preparing you to do this within a certain time frame. And I do feel like that's quite accurate. Okay, so it looks good to me. On Sunday the 12th, I'm seeing building. Okay, so we could be looking at some type of a change in residency or real estate or where your work is. There could also be a sense of you hitting a brick wall. So you could have a situation going on in your life where you're not able to push any further with a project or a relationship. It's almost like everything halted and there's a door that you're going to have to figure out how to open. I don't necessarily know that there's anything for you to do. You may have to be patient with this over the course of the next 2. They say 2. So that could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or even multiple 2s on this. But I feel that eventually it just sort of unlocks on its own. So in the event that something were to come out of nowhere and just kind of block you, and it's almost like you're worried that that might happen at some point, I think you may just have to wait it out. On Tuesday the 14th, I already talked about that a little bit. I want to say that it's going to be time for you to pay it forward. And on that day, you're going to want to look for any opportunities because they may not be coming directly to you. Anything that you've been thinking about that you should do, whether it be volunteering, reaching out to loved ones, but you need to look around and see how you can do that.